What's going on, YouTube? I'm here to help you to lose weight and stay healthy for you and your family for years to come. I was 332 pounds at the height of my unhealthiest in my entire life. I just took a new job, became the pastor of a church, and took a kind of a white-collar job as a pastor, sitting behind a desk most of the day and talking with people instead of out in the field working, walking around, less blue-collar, obviously. And because of that, as a result of that, my continued bad eating habits continued to manifest and cause me to gain weight. And I was 332 pounds just about 6 years ago. Right now, as I stand today, I'm 250 pounds, and I'm 6'4", 250 pounds. And I realize that that's not a perfect weight, but I'm well on my way to being healthier. I'm a father of 6, and my beautiful wife and I, again, we have 6 children, and we love food. And so what I want to do is share with you secrets that helped me lose weight and things that I did because there's so many things out there that says, oh, this is what you should do, or you should go do this diet or quit eating this. And I just want to help you with food and how you should eat. So I'm going to share with you recipes that my family and I eat and how my wife and I together have decided to eat better and stay away from certain items. By no means a professional in this area, no way figured everything out, but I'm just trying to show you a little bit about what I learned, what worked for me, and maybe it can work for you too. And I hope that you'll be inspired by these videos. It is my desire to help you. It's my desire to help you get healthy. So here we go on the Blackstone. Not anything special today. But you know, that's the thing. You can either make special things all the time and not have it very often, or you can just make things that you got in your house that'll be healthy for you and it'll be delicious. So today we're making kielbasa sausages, or I guess they're Polish sausages, and some fried onions, and we'll have some melted cheese on it. This is something that my family and I really enjoy. So we'll get these down here on the griddle because they're going to take some time. We got a little bit of oil, olive oil. Get it nice and hot here. We'll go ahead and throw these sausages down. None of this stuff is going to take very long. It's a quick meal. But that's okay, because if you're like me, you got a busy, busy life, and you don't have time always to cook a huge meal. We're real folks, right? You'll see behind me here, we got a Traeger, and I love to smoke meat, and I really enjoy that. But you know, those are kind of for days off a lot of times. But on these nights where we got church tonight and headed over there in just a few minutes. This is a salt, pepper, garlic blend I like to put on the onions. Just give that extra layer of flavor, and just really smells really good. I wish y'all could smell that. You'd really like that smell. But anyhow, we're gonna let the griddle do its work. And so my daughter's talking right now, but we're gonna let the griddle do its work. And again, this is going to happen fast. It doesn't take a long time for this stuff to cook here on this griddle. It's super hot. It's essentially a cast iron pan. You could do all this in a cast iron, but my wife certainly likes it when I cook out here because it keeps the smell out of the house, and so I know she's thankful for that. I will say, be careful about these griddles. They get really hot on the sides there, and so you want to be extra careful when you're cooking. Now, while this is cooking, I know you clicked on this video to see, okay, how did you lose it? How did you go from super unhealthy, 332 pounds, to just now 250 pounds? I mean, how did you do it? especially in such time. Did you work out? You must have had to work out every day. To be honest with you, I never worked out once, and that's not some magic pill. I'm a busy guy. I'm a father of six, a pastor of a church, and I'm constantly kind of on the go, traveling, and just don't have a terrible amount of time. And that's no excuse. I mean, you could work out, I understand, and probably would be healthier if I did. But I'm just telling you what I did, and you can judge me for it if you want to. Um, but didn't do any working out, just ate right things. And so basically, what I want you to take away from today is just this idea of starting. So what happened is I was unhealthy, and I was 332 pounds, like I told you. And at 25 years of age, I was in pre-hypertension. It means my blood pressure was 140 over something. You may be watching and saying, well, mine's worse than that. That's fine. But, obviously, as a young man, there was no reason for me to have that high blood pressure other than I was just overweight. And so there was a nurse in our church, and she said that I needed to do something different. And so I took her advice, and I started eating right. And it was 2 days before my birthday, and my wife said, well, let's go ahead and try getting this done, and so we can live a long, happy life together. And that was in January. And then by May, I had got down to my goal weight. What I had set out as my goal weight was 250 pounds. So whatever that is, 80 something pounds or whatever I lost there. It's not really that important. But I did it pretty quickly. And you say, well, how'd you do it? I started eating the right foods. Basically, what I stayed away from was white rice, flour, and specifically white flour or all-purpose flour. I don't really know all the distinctions of flour, but there was some different almond flour and things that my wife would bake with and use from time to time. I didn't really like a lot of that stuff, so kind of stayed away from flour, and then stayed away from sugar. So white rice, your starches, really starchy foods, whites, and the flours and sugars. You stay away from those things essentially. Then also what I did is I had some other information kind of about the sciences of food, and I picked up a book. You're going to roast me for this, but called Trim Healthy Mama. And so we kind of followed some of those things and got some recipes out of there. But really, whether you're doing keto or paleo or however, really it was just about eating the right foods and amounts, how much you're eating of each food. And so we really started paying attention to that. And I'm telling you, the weight just started falling off. I pretty much just drank water and coffee, black coffee, for the first 3 months. And then after that, I started drinking coffee with half and half in it, and a little bit of sugar-free creamer is what I did. And then after that 3-month period, I also started drinking diet soda pop, which some people feel that's bad for you, and more power to them. It's probably not great for you, but that's what I did anyhow. And so that's kind of where I started from. And so what I want you to take away from this video today, guys, is you can either sit around and make excuses. I heard a long time ago, I come from a family that's heavier, and one of our family members went to the doctor, and he was giving excuses for why he was heavy. His dad's heavy, his grandfather was heavy, and on and on. And, I fell into that trap as well of, making excuses. I played sports, football. I'm a big guy anyway, 6'4". That's not going to change anytime soon. And so I just thought I'm heavy, and that's just the way it is. But, the truth is, this doctor told one of my family members, he said, this family member was given that excuse, and he said, well, tell me this. He said, all those concentration camp pictures where all those people are starving and the horrific things that happen, all over the world. He said, have you ever seen a fat person in a concentration camp? Well, the truth is, the answer is no, you never have. And the reason is because they don't eat any food. Okay, so we constantly make excuses why we're fat, why we can't lose weight. And the truth is, the reason why we don't lose weight is because we're eating either too much food or we're eating the wrong types of food. And so I want to encourage you just to stay doing the right things. Eating the right things is so, so, so vitally important. And I'm proof that you don't have to go work out at a gym, 2 hours a day. You don't have to go work out 10 minutes a day at a gym to lose weight to an extent. And so I hope that I can just encourage you and push you forward to eat right. And as I share some of these tips with you that helped me and some hard times that I got into with my weight loss and getting healthy for my family and for my children. I'm a family man, and I love my wife and I love my children, and I want to be as healthy for them as I can. I know that there will come a day when I'll pass from this life to the next, and that's okay. I'm ready to meet the Lord. But while God has me here, I want to do what I can to be healthy for my family. And so, again, this is just a quick, easy meal, not a big thing whatsoever. Not a hard thing to make. These are all but done here. I'm gonna get them inside, get in the house, and get the cheese grated, and we'll get the kids fed and ourselves before we head to church. Um, but I just want to encourage you. Hopefully, you'll stick with it. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching this video. And until next time, you already know the drill. Just keep on eating healthy.